Hi, Cancer Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Carrot 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Cancer. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 6-card spread. I won't be doing reversals. And then at the end of those 6 cards, I'm going to do a moon card. Everything has been pre-shuffled here for you, so we'll go ahead and begin. The moon card is going to be more pertaining to the actual energy of the current moon phase rather than me shuffling out the moon cards. And I am using my golden tarot deck here. The foil on here isn't there's some nice good use on these cards here, and I really enjoy this deck, so I'm very adamant about continuing to use it. You may see some of the foil plating on these cards coming off here. And that's it. So let's go ahead and we'll get your first card here for Cancer Moon. Cancer Moon. Alright, so we have the Eight of Wands. These being the arrows of love. This is quick, fast communication that is coming in. Very simple there. Wands is going to be fire energy. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and a Fucus. For some of you, that messaging, I'm getting I love you. The eights are most likely going to be connected to Saturn and karma energy there. Let's get your second card for Cancer Moon. I'm hearing I love you and you're strong. So you have the Strength card. This is going to be another 8. I'm getting more Saturn energy as the 8s are building up here. This is strong Leo energy, but also great prosperity. The double 8s could be significant for you in your own special way there too. So with the Leo energy, this is having great bravery, courage, being of honor, a great leader, shining. I do see the, I know it's a part of the cards here, but the rays on this card here, a little bit more prominent that I'm picking up. And I'm getting the energy of taming the beast. Let's get your third card for Cancer Moons. Third card for Cancer Moon. Okay, so the next card is going to be the Page of Wands. And this being the energy of good news, it also is the energy of the Lotus Rising. So I'm getting like support. The Page of Wands is not only about good news, it's flirtation energy as well. But I'm getting, so I looked this up. A guy that cheers on his girl, or a guy that cheers on a cheer team. So I looked this up to see what the actual title, because I listened to the song Cheerleader. It's a song that I listen to connected to my twin. And so when I sing it back to him, I want it to be, in the way where I'm actually singing it to him. So I had to look up what it is that you call a guy who's on a cheer team, and apparently it's called a man leader. So I guess that's why I've been quiet, because I was trying to decipher on how to relay what's happening here, where I do feel a divine feminine is being supported, but also cheered on by her bae. So take what resonates. You could be the divine masculine, you could be the divine feminine. And the song Cheerleader, it's oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. Okay, so that's what I'm getting there. This could be that communication with the Page of Wands and the good news. But yeah, I get a man leader. And I thought maybe it was a cheer. What was I going to say? I kept saying something. It just wasn't fitting in. But man leader, it doesn't sound like a cheer guy, because it's a man who's, I don't know. That wanted to come through. Take what resonates for that. Let's get your next card for Cancer Moon. Alright, we got a few cards here. We have the Chariot. Let me make sure we don't have any other flippers. I think that was the only one. Okay. So we have the Chariot. This is angelic message of being on the right path. This is also being in respite period. Sevens are the energy of the balance and also angelic message. A card of 7 in the major arcana. I have picked this up as Jacob's elevator is what I'm going to call it, because that's what I've been given as far as message in the upgrade. But this being the teleport between heaven and earth, it's also being about having guidance and being guided on the right path with you and another person, where I picked this up as energy of you both being the Sphinx energies, being two great healers guided by the ultimate healer, and being loved and supported. This being great energy of balance. I want to emphasize that too. There's 2 homes on each side of this Chariot here, and I just feel it speaks to the promise and the stability given to each of you here. And then with the black and white and even the Sphinx energy, the High Priestess and Hierophant energy come through. The connect being here also too, with the Hierophant being a card of 5 and the High Priestess being a card of 2. Okay, and then I seen this card next. We'll go with this one after. And this is right on top of the Page of Wands. The Empress. Beautiful. So this is sitting pretty, having the knowing. This is the mastered energy of the High Priestess, with the High Priestess being a card of 2. So being very powerful, very spiritual, great leader, teacher, could be a tarot reader, or just practicing the metaphysical energy. This is also going to be one who is very magnetizing and magnetizes towards her what it is that she wants. She creates. The Empress creates. The Empress is also great at birthing something new. Having all four elements at one's leisure here, being surrounded by all things beautiful, the fruits of one's labor, sitting comfortably, again, in the comforts of divine. This is the counterpart energy to the Emperor energy, with the Emperor being the next card as a card of 4. So with this coming on top of that Page of Wands, I feel this may be about the actual divine feminine here, and then also how she's being seen by her man leader. The 3 energies connected to divinity. Noticing, I always get this as a box of chocolates down here with the Venus symbol on it. Or even a box of candy. I'm getting some are really allergic to chocolate. So with the Venus energy and it being on a candy box, I do feel that this is speaking to that promise, and then also the gift. The gift being connected to being a woman, but then also doing the work that it takes to get to Empress state here and being successful at it. And this being about the good news, also about the messaging coming from the supportive energy of the divine masculine. Let's see what's underneath here. I automatically heard the truth. So you have the Ace of Swords. This is going to be about integrity. I do get a strong sense of sexual passion, this being possibly the energy also from the Emperor energy, being strong in air sign energy. And this also being a divine offer, starting on a new foundation connected to honesty, integrity. I do get the strong sense of great sexual passion and desire and fulfillment. And I just got a notification about the moon aura beginning, so I'll take that as confirmation. Aces are about all new here, having nothing to do with the past. And this is a great sword of power. I'm getting like newness on a clean slate here too, but with this coming out with the Empress along with the Chariot, this is great honor and integrity that's being guided. So know that one is on the right path. There is a new foundational beginning here, connected to the Empress with integrity, truth, and honesty. Knowledge and wisdom is also here too. So take what resonates for that. It's a pretty beautiful message here. I'm also getting this could be the energy about movement forward towards this new beginning. A possible proposal I'm getting. All right, let's get your 5th card for Cancer Moon. Okay. 4 Swords. I feel this is putting light on having higher perspective, being a divine conduit, and being on higher plane, where like these cards haven't come out together, but I do want to express the importance of knowing your truth and believing in your truth, and you know, really holding to that regardless of what may happen outside of you. Um, what I had channeled initially for you right before I began this reading is that you are controlling your world. And in doing that, you're enjoying it. So when I say that, I'll just give an example. So I see the 5 swords here. If you catch, a basic read where that 5 of Swords card comes out, most readers will know that as true to be about sabotage or someone wanting to win at all costs. There's a breakdown here of what a 5 of Swords could actually be when you're on a higher level here, and it involves an Ace of Swords of truth and clarity, having great power from within oneself, and being guided by the angels with this here too, and then this connecting with this 4 of Swords of great healing. But this also being possible tantric energy, sexual energy, healing energy that's shared between two. And it doesn't have to be about coming away from a 3 of Swords. I have also picked this up, and what I am getting is that this is the shared energy between divine masculine and divine feminine. Seeing the 3 energy here, and that 3 of Swords, not necessarily meaning heartache or heartbreak, it representing the swords that come along with this Empress energy here. I feel it's representation, especially with the Ace of Swords being here with the Empress, and what this Empress stands for as far as the 3, and that 3 just representing this Empress energy being present here. While there's a divine masculine here who's praying about this new foundation, where you have it right here. So there's 2 that are aligning and correlating. You see a divine masculine here, divine feminine here. This is a 4 card. Where I did mention that next card after the Empress will be the Emperor. This is a card of 4. So I do get this also being strong Emperor energy, who's connecting through prayer and meditation when there's no physical contact here to the Empress. It's being telepathy, but this also being truth of 2 soulmates who are connected and are able to communicate. And I feel a lot of the programming connected. I feel, because with tarot, I'm noticing too, there can be programming with that too. The 3D has kind of settled its, or tried to seep its way in to affect the mindsets of others. And so I think that's why too, I've been on fire with these readings, guided to give message to provide clarity to the people so that there is no confusion, and that you continue to believe in what it is that you have been creating, and what it is that you are dreaming, and what it is that you are manifesting, what it is that you want for yourself and your reality. And when you hold that to yourself, when you believe and you continue to believe and you know your truth, you will continue to move on into that. And that being about the dreams coming true. So I see an Emperor energy here. With the traditional energy of the 4 of Swords, this would be about a warrior who's gone out to battle and has returned. Having the preparation of possibly not returning, but there's a return here. So I'm also getting the story of Titanic with Jack, and Jack not dying. I did do a reading on that maybe like a year and a half or 2 years ago. So that could be significant too. But this card has been very good for expressing sexual healing, speaking to connection between 2 soulmates, and I do get that here, especially with the 4 energy of the Emperor being here. So being on a path of guidance, with the Ace of Swords being here, and then there's an Ace of Swords here. I do get this being about a coming together between an emperor and an empress here. Love being expressed and shared. The divine feminine being especially supported. But then I also feel that this speaks to how the divine feminine is supporting the divine masculine here by being present in the midst of prayer. Let's get your final card. For Cancer Moon. Final message for Cancer Moon. This is very mystical. Final message for Cancer Moon. Alright, there's 3 cards that kind of wanted to, ooh, there's 4. But this one wanted to show and come down. So I'm going to take that. If we need to, we'll refer back to this, but I think we'll be alright. Oh, and look, they want to come down anyway. They did. So we'll go ahead and we'll take a look-see. We have the Hierophant. Look at that consecutive action. Even with that 4 sword not being the major arcana of the Emperor, again, that 4 energy is relevant and aligning with the Emperor card. So I see the process of a manifestation cycle here with the 3, 4, and the 5. The Hierophant is going to be that counterpart energy to the High Priestess. And then also the energy that showed up here in the Chariot. This is a new contract. And I could speak on all the other things that I'm getting, but given the message here and what's coming in as an Ace of Swords for both the Empress and the Emperor, that is going to be a union. However that may be, it doesn't have to be marriage, because that's also something that's 3D too. So I feel that these two are, you and someone else here are in very much agreement on what's going to take place with your connection. You're helping each other. There's a beautiful flow, and I get that being the 8 energy also too, of reciprocal energy, and there being give and take of supportive energy. Love. I believe that's also what this is called. And very interesting, I've been getting that message for the past few readings where love has been the underlying message and there's been no cups. But because the 8 of Wands was in the last reading and that came as a message of love, it's going to apply for the same here, especially when it's starting out your reading with the 8 of Wands and the arrows of love. So let's take a glance at what these cards are here. First card we have is Justice. This is the energy of bringing in things to balance that have been imbalanced. Things being made right, just, and fair. The scales of justice, the 7 energy of balance is also going to be here. That came from the Chariot and the universal support. I do get a lot of these being universal support here too. Especially with the major arcana energy. But this is a card of 11. That 1 and 1 creates the 2. That 2 is going to give me the High Priestess energy, along with strong Taurus energy. So I get the blend of the Hierophant and the High Priestess connected to justice and justice being served. Because justice is being served, the next card we have here is going to be the 3 of Cups. There being great happiness. celebration. And then I do get this 3 energy matching up with the Empress energy that's here. We'll do this here. Let's scoot these over. This is so pretty. So with the Hierophant and Justice, that definitely is speaking to a union. And for some of you, it may be actual marriage. Celebratory. So it could even be that man leader energy coming from the Divine Masculine, but also the Empress being celebrated, being supported on all facets. So it being important to give the support to oneself, but then to also be supported by the ones that you love most. And then even better to be supported by those that you just wish to be there for. I get, that being that Empress energy, having a great amount of gift and talent with that creative energy and the magnetism. And sharing what they share because they love to share and they want to share this beautiful state, like this beautiful vibration that they're in. It resonates when they share and when they give. That being the beauty of birthing and being able to create and being in that powerful Empress energy. So then to follow, we have Judgment. Where I'm getting this connected to justice, you have justice and judgment here. So I just get this being about the protection of one's happiness and a judgment call being made. Awakenings as well. Awakenings, I'm getting to the truth of the Empress here, the truth of a connection, the truth. There's just a lot of clarity. I'm just getting a lot of awakenings that are taking place. By being in truth and living in truth, continuing to create one's world and one's truth, it's bringing about greater awakenings here. I do get this being a part of some great healing here too, where it could be about connections, soulmate connections that are coming together, and this being a happy occasion here. Because I do feel in these soulmate connections coming together, it's helping to bring about awakenings. I can't explain it, but that's what I'm picking up here. And then this is going to be, it possibly could be connected to the Empress, or the Empress energy, where I'm getting High Priestess with these two, the 2 energy from the 2 tens. So the 1 and the 1 being connected right back to justice, but then also the 1 and 1 being the High Priestess, which comes right before the Empress. Following one's intuition is going to be very important. That's also your card, a strong card of Cancerian energy, and even the Chariot energy too. But being happy about a great decision. I feel this just being about judgment going in the favor of the Divine Feminine. For both the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine, but especially for the Divine Feminine, who has stayed strong, has been a lotus rising here, but is also in that strength and that power, receiving love and getting some great news here. So then the last card is going to be ships coming in with the 3 of Wands. And then this 3 energy. Look at this interchangeable energy, and I see 5 and 5 here too. But I get more Empress energy in this being about the ships coming in. This being the great manifestation of the Empress energy. And it possibly being connected where we see a person here. This could be about ships coming in connected to a Divine Masculine. But what I see, just the way that these cards are, this is 2, 3, 5. The Hierophant is present here with that High Priestess energy, with the High Priestess and the Empress, where I feel that speaks to this Divine Feminine being an ultra powerhouse. And not just not just anybody, but somebody who's very significant and special, divinely ordered. That divinity is going to be strong with that 3. And we have quite a few sets of 3s here, where I get that just being a part of the divine order. So then you have a 5 set here. 1 and 1 and 3 is another 5 set here. So you have 5 and 5, 55. Take what resonates for that. That's going to be relevant for you in a specific way. But that 55, that's a strong mastery number. It's also very transformative. I also, again, just see it being the supportive backing of the Hierophant connected to the High Priestess, who's also showing up here as the Empress, being celebrated as that. Having mastered the energy of the High Priestess, and that could be why you have this beautiful energy here with these cards that refuse to stay on top of the deck. They want it to be seen. So this is super pretty. Super pretty. And with Justice and Judgment being here with the happiness of the 3 of Cups and ships coming in, this is that big whoosh of great abundance of the water that has been missing. Again, you don't have very many cups, but that 3 of Cups is going to be everything that it is that you need, and this could be a part of one's journey and the lessons that have been learned. Realizing what you can do and what you can create with what it is that you have. And oh my gosh, Ultra Powerhouse, High Priestess, and Empress has created a great amount of abundance and love and support of a beautiful spiritual union between a High Priestess and a Hierophant. So take what resonates. You could be the Divine Feminine. A lot of you are going to be that. And then Divine Masculine just being completely present in a very, very powerful way here as the Emperor and the Hierophant, especially showing up here, but definitely having the backing here with the, I'll say it again, Justice, 3 of Cups, Judgment, ships coming in with that 3 of Wands of manifesting. This is so beautiful. The mirroring energy between the 2. The supportive energy of the love beginning this message off. This is true love. That might be the title. I hadn't channeled anything for you, and I didn't even know if I was going to do a moon reading for you because I don't feel that this message really applies. It may be a continuum of what needs to be released, but I feel you are already there. You're beyond that. I even thought about discontinuing using these moon cards and just kind of giving the moon energy with each of the readings. The current moon energy is waning crescent, and the moon has been in Sagittarius. I do believe it still may be. Let me double check. We'll just leave that. I don't think that's relevant. I think this is a very powerful message. I'm going to leave it here. I'm not going to do a moon card reading for you. I think this is beautiful. I think you have successfully attained and achieved and continue to rise even higher in greatness and spirituality. This is one of the most beautiful readings I've ever seen in my life. And cheers to both you and your person here for being cheerleaders and man leaders in each other's lives here. This is awesome. Sirens. All right, so I'm going to finish it here. Cancer Moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.